SABC, host broadcaster of the G20 South Africa 2025.
Well, very good morning. Of course, we're tracking all things G20. In just a few short days, we will be bringing you that G20 Leaders Summit. SABC serving as the host broadcaster as well. Currently also concluding as the B20. There have been different sessions associated with the G20, but perhaps to make sense of what really has transpired. Over 100 meetings have been held in the build-up to this Leaders Summit that is taking place. Let's backtrack a little bit, try to understand how this all came to be, and of course, what else we can expect. Starting things off now, the G20 Leaders Summit really comprises of about 80 or contributes 85% of the world's GDP, 75% of the world trade, and it constitutes about 2/3 of the world's population. So on your screens right now, you can just see the different countries popping up, the different unions, including the African Union and the European Union. They're all a part of those 21 members that make up the G20, perhaps a little bit more inclusive than the G7, which serves as a little bit more elitist when it comes to the top wealthiest countries. We're obviously just looking at the impact that this is going to be having, particularly because it is being held on the African soil for the very, very first time. So you can see that map just showcasing some of the world leaders there that are part of this. And we do understand that it first started off, following the crisis that occurred back in 2008. But prior to that, it was founded back in 1999 in Asia, and this came after the financial crisis. But it served as an informal forum of sorts for financial ministers and central bank governors at large. And then obviously they focused on some of the more broader macroeconomic issues. But as we saw, given the shifting geopolitical landscape and the needs of the world, it shifted and the agenda expanded. That obviously then began to include heads of state and other representatives of the members as well. And again, as I mentioned, just following that 2008 crisis, it was held in 2008 of November, and then annually from 2011 now. And you can see, as I mentioned, it's the first time on African soil. This is where international financial, cooperation is explored. We're also looking at sustainability, solidarity, equality. That is the theme that will be hosted for this edition there. So we'll continue to bring you all of this as it continues. But for now, let me hand it back to Leanne Sakina. They're at the main desk. They continue with all that rolling coverage on the SABC.